Okay, the next way that we're going to use multiplying is using multiplying with partial products. So when we're multiplying with partial products, we basically want to break up our bottom number that we're multiplying by when we're doing two-digit multiplication. So if we were doing 96 times 32, we want to break up the bottom number into expanded form. So I'm going to do 96. So expanded form of 32 would be 30 plus 2, right? So we want to do 96 times 30. And then we want to do 96 times 2. So if I'm doing this problem, I'm pretending the 0 is not here. And I'm doing 96 times 3. I'm going to erase that 0. So I'm pretending the 0 is not there because I remember my multiplying by 0 rules. So I'm going to do 96 times 3. So 6 times 3 is 18. Plus carry the 1. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 1 is 28. Fix this little 3 here for a second. It wants to be my friend. And then I'm going to add the 0 to the end. That was there before. Then I'm going to go over to this one and do 96 times 2. So 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 1 more is 19. And I'm going to take these two that I have here and add them together. Eight plus 9 is 17. 8 plus 2 is 10. And then 3. So I should have 3,072. Again, we'll try another one. So again, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bottom number and put it into expanded form. So our expanded form is coming in really handy here. So my problem is 541 times 92. So again, I'm going to put the bottom into expanded form. An expanded form of 92 is 90. Plus 2. So I'm going to put 541 times 90, and then I'm going to put 541 times 2. So I've got the 90 from here and the 2 from here. And again, I'm going to pretend my 0 is not there. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to do 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. And then 9 times 5 is 45. 45 plus 3 is 48. And then I'll put my 0 back on at the end. So now the 0 is back. And that's just because I remember my multiplying by 0 rules that I could just add it on to the end of my answer. Then I'm going to do 541 times 2. So 2 times 1 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And then 5 times 2 is 10. And I'm going to take my two answers and I'm going to add them together. If I wrote the right problem, that would be great. So what this does for us is it just breaks up the problem a little bit more so that I can see each part of it instead of seeing it if it helps me organize. And then if I got 541 times 90 run, I can check it without having to erase my whole problem and starting all over again. So I'm going to do 48,690 plus 1,082. And then 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 8 is 17. 6 plus 1 is 7. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 4 plus 0 is 4. Now, can I do this if I had 3 digits times 3 digits? Of course I can. But I have to remember that I'm going to first... Hold on, let me just erase this. It is not being my friend because it went really small. And it won't switch for me. Okay. Give me 1 second to erase. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Okay. So again, I'm going to do 152 times 364. Again, my bottom number I'm going to put into expanded form. So that's going to be 300 plus 60 plus 4. And then I'm going to break up my problem. So I'm going to do 152 times 300, 152 times 60, and then 152 times 4. And if you think that you're doing multiplication, you're actually not. You would have done all three, you would have multiplied by all three of these numbers. It's just breaking it up instead of it's breaking it up sideways instead of putting it all down the column. So again, I know that I can hide my 2 zeros. I'm going to do 3 times 2 is 6. 5 times 3 is 15. And 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. And then my 2 zeros come back to my problem. Again, I know I can hide my 0 here. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 1 is 31. Put the 1 down, carry the 3. And then 6 times 1 is 1, plus 3 is 9. And I'm going to put my 0 back on at the end. And then I'm going to do 152 times 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 4 is 20. Put down the 0, carry the 2. And then 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. And then I'm going to take my 3 numbers, 4, 5, 6, 0, 0, 9, 1, 2, 0, and 6, 0, 8. And I'm going to add it up. 8 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. And then 5 plus 9 is 14. Plus 1 is 15. And then 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, so I should have 55,328. I'm just going to erase right here. I'm going to show you what it looks like as the standard algorithm, just so you can see it. And it's going to look back. It's going to be the same exact numbers. So if I was doing 152 times 364, sorry, I erased my 4 there. I would do 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 4 is 20. And then 4 times 2 is 8. So 608. There that is. Then I would put my 0 down and I would do the same thing here. 6 times 2 is 12. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 1 is 31. And then 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. And that is that column right there. And then the last one would be, I would need to put 2 zeros. And I would say 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. And then 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And 45600 is right there. So when I add it, I get the exact same thing.